So basically, this is what we're working with, right?
Yes.
And we know, Cal, you love a reno,
Yeah.
so good to have you on board. We're just obviously removing that wall. This wall's going, we're pushing back into the hallway to borrow a little bit of real estate in there.
Yes.
And in terms of the style of kitchen, I'm obviously thinking just like a gully style with a return and then an island bench. What do you think?
Probably a good use of space. Getting that extra little bit out into the next room is quite good.
Yeah.
Are you planning on doing anything with the window?
I mean, I think I want to get rid of the window.
Okay, like you mean block it all in, or put like a low light window between bench and that through, or?
Well, the thought is either we do a skylight to bring that natural light in, and then in my mind, we're just doing all cabinetry above the top, splashback, cabinets below.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we're renovating because we want to put renters in this. So we need like a kitchen that's functional. We don't want to spend too much money.
And still hardware.
And we want it, hardwaring. Cal from Calco Cabinets, he's our go-to kitchen guy. We've used him many times before, but he was one of the first trades that we engaged with at the start of the renovation, understanding that there's a long lead time for kitchens. So we didn't want to have that hold us up.
You can see the roof in all its glory.
Oh, it's beautiful.
What a beautiful
Wait, you're telling me that's beautiful?
Yes.
What are you seeing that I'm not?
I see a perfectly preserved roof
Okay.
that's waiting to be,
Transformed.
restored under that asbestos. That's what I see.
Okay, cool.
It'd be great.
So, like you were saying, the asbestos tiles, because it's such a quality, I guess, product in terms of its functionality, do you think once we take those tiles off, underneath the battens are going to be really straight?
I'll be amazing. It'd be great. Because they space their battens every 600 compared to 9 and 1200, everything will be amazing. Okay. So because of the roof is heavier, they have put more battens to support the old asbestos, and the sheet's only a certain length.
Do you transform a lot of roofs like this?
Yeah, we do. We do. They come up real nice.
Yeah.
But before they can look pretty daunting, people get worried about it.
That's where I was at.
Yeah, there's nothing to be worried about.
Okay. AMC Metal Roofing, these are your roofing experts.
He's my guy.
And you know what? He's just so chill. He's like, it's no problem. I'm like, it's another Rondog. And then in my head, I'm going, oh my God.
Can't handle
This is
two
going to cost so
Rondogs.
much money, asbestos, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, turns out it's actually kind of okay. I'm just on appliances online at the moment because I'm needing to choose all my appliances for the kitchen, for the laundry. I've got air cons, I've got hot water systems. It's all in the one spot, so it makes it so much easier. They just have like a massive range of products. I can literally get all my appliance needs for this one reno in one shop right now online. Also, I need to get all the sizes and dimensions through to our kitchen cabinet maker. So it's kind of like one of the first things that you actually need to do when it comes to renovating.
So today's my favourite part of the renovation. We are doing demo. Now, this is the part where I get all my frustration. Where do you think all that built up frustration comes from? Let me tell you, it starts with the letter G. Now, today what we're doing is we're getting rid of some walls. So we're gonna be opening up the living, dining and kitchen, which is always really exciting because George is a very visual person. So I'll be spending the next hour getting rid of all of this plasterwork so we can see what we're working with. We're also, behind me, we've got the bathroom, which we're making a shower recess slightly larger because that bathroom is only 1800 by 1800. It's friggin' tiny, so we're trying to make it a little bit bigger. So that's it. So I'm about to get dirty. I'm in a fresh shirt. Give me about 2 hours and I'll be covered in dust. Let's go.
Yeah! Oh wait, I'll do this one. Get out of there. Oh my God, it's so satisfying. actually quite surprised with how spacious this room is, and I'm a little bit relieved, to be honest. When we initially purchased the property, I was thinking it was a little small house, but now that we've opened it up, it's got huge potential. So this is really exciting. Ron, thoughts?
I'd love for you to come in for the hand.
Yeah, okay.
Guys, if you're going to renovate for a living, I suggest you become very good friends with a bin supplier. Now, West Bin is our preferred bin that we use. We've gone through 7 of these bad boys, but without them, there will be no renovation. So there's no secret, if you want to save money in renovations, there's something that anyone can do, and that is demo. So obviously you got to make sure, if you're going to do it, make sure you do it right. Make sure you're calling your electricians to cut off all the power.
Yep.
You speak to your plumbers to make sure you're not going to be having any exploding pipes. The walls, I had some mates that are engineers, so they came, they had a look, and they told me, yeah, this wall is safe to take out. So just had to put some I-beams on top. But yeah, obviously you speak to your professionals if you're going to knock down any walls, but demo is safe, but you just take your time. It's a lot of work, but you get to save a lot of money if you do it yourself. In the original drawing, I had the vanity unit over here and the toilet here because you don't want to be walking into the toilet, correct?
No, what you're saying is by putting a door in the middle there, you're limiting...
You're losing all that space.
Yeah,
on the
like
other side.
what you can do with furniture on the other side. So I hate to admit it, but I think you're right.
What was that? I didn't hear, I got dust in my ear.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, so that's okay. We can just move the vanity over to the side,
yes,
and then the toilet can go next to the shower. Either way, the dimensions are still the same. It's just in which order we put them in the room. So
I was right, you were right. Now give me this. All right, let's rip up the carpet.
I'm really letting the team down here. What you'll find underneath are the original Jarrah timber floorboards. Here in WA, Jarrah is a big thing in the old houses. We've done so many renovations where we've just sanded these and polished them, and they come up really beautiful. But the colour is a really deep red colour. I actually find it quite hard to decorate with. And because we're doing a modern mid-century, we've got lots of lovely light colours, I want a light floor. So, I guess that's my cue. I'm such a visual person, so as we're knocking walls down, I can now see the space, and then we're working through the layout, we're mapping it out on the floor, and that's how I get the tape measure out, and that's how we like design on the flow. We get in the space and then we make our decisions, and that's why I love renovating for ourselves, that we can have that opportunity to do that.
I think it's called design on the fly, not design on the
flow. I think you're right. I like to design on the fly.
And to think Georgia and I almost didn't buy this house because of the asbestos roof. Now guys, when dealing with asbestos, it's very simple. Get the professionals involved. As you can see behind me, they've got the suits, they've got the masks, they've got all the work safe permits, they've got all the paperwork. There's a lot that goes into removing asbestos because it is quite dangerous. But within a few hours, the asbestos will be gone, and hopefully next week, a new roof will be put on.
A lot of people want to know the cost associated with removing asbestos. We got 3 quotes, which we always recommend you do. And to remove 130 square metres, it cost us...
It was $8,000.
And that was a quote that was in the middle. You never want to go with the most expensive, and probably don't want to go with the cheapest either.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Oh my God, guys, check this out. I've been doing this for the last 45 minutes. It's a safe space, believe it or not. The roof asbestos was removed a few days ago. So it was safe for me to remove the ceiling. And what a mess. Do we think Georgia is gonna freak out when she sees this? Yes sir, yes sir. Let's clean it up.
Oh my goodness, check this out. This is legit, you guys.
It's good. Yep, there's some beautiful options available in natural stone.
Look at this. This is amazing.
I know.
Look at that.
It's incredible what comes out of the earth.
Isn't it?
And the beauty of natural stone is that every slab is unique.
Yeah. Okay, so where's our porcelain sheets? Because this is, I'm sort of wanting this in my life, but no, we'll go to the...
Yeah. This is one of the ones that would accommodate that full length for you without having any joins.
That's actually amazing.
That's the Statuario Venato.
It's got a cooler vein colour.
Yep.
What about this one?
This one was the one that you liked that is just shy. So this is 1500. You can see the difference in the slab size.
Yeah.
So if you can alter the kitchen at all to accommodate this, it's a stunning option as well.
This tile is throughout the home, so I just want a little bit of connectivity.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
amazing.
Yeah.
Then this is obviously that tiled range hood head that's sitting on top.
Yeah.
And see, there's just little bit of like antique colour on the edge there.
Yep.
Really picks up that warmth as well.
Yep. Stunning. This
So many
is Calacatta Oro,
That's not bad, you know.
which is really lovely because it's got a distinctive veining, but it's also got the two tones through it, so it'll really give you everything that you...
Okay, so that for me is going to be my option one. I need to now consult with Calco just to see if we can adjust.
Yeah.
Because I think you want to avoid having a join on that hero,
Yeah,
don't you?
You do. You definitely, if you can avoid having a join there, it will look stunning,
Amazing.
just having that as one full piece. Yeah.
Okay, so that's first option, and then my second one, I think we're going to go with. It's like I need to see them like side by side, not that one.
Would you like to see them together?
No, I feel like that's a hard job for you.
No, it's not, and it's not at all. If you'd like to see them together, we can definitely do that.
That was actually a good exercise to do because really it's demonstrated that it's not too different in colour, but you actually can very much see the difference in the patterning.
Yeah, definitely just very different pattern. You can also see that the Bianco Calcutta has a whiter base
Yeah, it does.
than the Oro.
Yeah, it does, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I feel like this is probably still my preference in saying that.
Yep.
So, but to know that I have a second option if I can't adjust my cabinetry is a good option to have.
Yeah, definitely.
Luso Group are an amazing natural stone and porcelain slab supplier here in Perth, and I had to choose my countertops for our kitchen. And yeah, you would have loved the warehouse, Ronnie. It was huge and it was amazing. They had great product and they were very accommodating to my needs. Like I was like, oh, I really need to see these two sheets next to each other. And they were like, no problem. They were yes people, Ronnie. You need to be like that. Yeah, George, no problem.
No thanks.
We would argue so much less if you were just a yes guy. Just
God, that'd be boring. Life would be so boring.
like, probably be quite harmonious.
I've seen the way George has designed the house and it's going to come across so good. And we've got all these elements and the landscaping is just like the missing part, mate. And that's where you come in, Sam.
That's what I like to do. And I guess, you know, there's a nice ability with the levels that you have here. And I think it's what lacks sometimes in Perth is having these level changes. It can actually make it can be a positive.
Oh, well, good. You know what? You see, I looked at this and I thought, geez, that's a lot of sand to move. At least 20 cubic metres of sand. But you see it from a different point of view. As from a landscaping point of view, you're right, because WA is kind of, well, Perth especially, is flat. It's very flat.
It's very flat and boring, and so, you know, as a landscaper and as a designer, we kind of like to bring those little changes in, and so sometimes we have to do it from a structural point. You've got it naturally, so we can use that to our advantage to really create interest.